Hey guys, it's Everie here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be exploring the Nameless City. After the last episode, I did a bit of leveling up and grinding out, go and kill some rhinos to the west, encountering the Monkey Kingdom. Those guys are absolute experience farm. So good experience over there. So yeah, I thought today we could spend a bit of time just traveling around inside the Nameless City here. Seeing if we can find any loot and eventually make our way out to the western side of the map and see if we can find anything over on that side before we head more over to the central region. So I just wanted to have a look around here for some loot. As you can see, I've discovered a couple of locations here. I kind of like ran through, I was a bit too scared to kind of fight anything, but definitely lots of loot chests around. See if we can find any upgrades to our current equipment. So as you can see, we have got a lot of new gear. We've got the steel heater shield, a long sword, a bunch of heavy armor. We're sitting at level 39 now, so hopefully we won't be dying every 30 seconds. I'm happy to keep cutting and coming back to the video. So I've just readjusted my server settings to make the gathering stuff a little bit more fair. I have put 2 times gathering on, and I've also increased the speed of crafting just so that way we're not sitting around for ages when we're actually trying to build stuff. Also increase the length of night so we're not sitting around in the dark all the time. So yeah, let's go and get to exploring this city. So I want to head over in this direction. Oh, notice already it's a good way to start off. We're already low on water, so we're out of water now. So we've got what we've got. If we need to try and find some water pools in a little while, we can. Let's head up here. We've got some bat enemies over here. They give us bat leather. I'm not 100% certain if that's really anything we need right now. So let's head down this way. I want to try and see if we can discover any like caves or temple locations we can actually get into without like instantly dying from corruption. Oh, somebody here. I have to get used to the distance in which you need to be sprinting before it turns into an actual sprinting attack. Whoa. Just take all of that for now. Try and knock them on their butt. So we've got a treasure chest just there as well. So I tend to do the 2 light attacks followed by 2 heavy attacks when I'm fighting humanoid type enemies, just because it tends to like stagger them and lock them into ground attacks. So take that. Some bars. There we go. Ran out of stamina. Probably crafted some healing wraps before I came in here, now that I think about it. But we'll see what we can do. What's that over there? That's something in the sand. Let's see if we can go see what that is. Press E to interact. Found a relic fragment. Fragment of power. Okay. I have no idea what that is right now. Dead scorpion. Let's see what's up here. Is there anything interesting up this way? Something over here. Have a bit of the old grub, get ourselves filled up on food. So we've got a couple of the dead guys over here, and a lightning-y dead guy, wherever they are. Let's see. Ooh. He's got a little bit more health than the rest of them. our shield up, keep circling around them, should be okay. Try and focus one at a time. Try not to get too greedy with our attacks. One more hit for that guy, get rid of him, and we get rid of the other weaker one. Oh, we did get hit then. So it looks like when those lightning ones hit us, we do gain corruption, so something to be aware of. Oh, no, that's not what we want to do. We don't want to get stuck down the hole. Cool. Got no qualms with that guy getting stuck down the hole though. Drop any loot? Nope, nothing on you. Nothing I'm that interested in. Some glass and crystal on that one. Right, can we knock you down? No, just staggers back. Okay. Should be fairly easy now that we're a one-on-one. Definitely dealing much nicer damage to these guys with like heavy attacks now. What's he got for us? So, got some steel ingots, some iron tip arrows, some ash and glass. Not too bad, we ended up with more health than what we started that fight with, so that's good. Anything around here? No treasure chests. Okay. So it's not really an area we're going to come back to up here. So we're currently walking around the western edge of the city. Not too bothered about fighting the Scorpion right now. Conscious of the fact that we do not have a lot of water, so if I do see a water source I will quickly go jump in that and fill up our water skin. So this is like another entrance. Guys, I'm going to quickly run down to the lake. I'll bring you guys back. I'm just going to quickly go fill up the water skin and I'll bring you guys right back. So yeah, I've just filled up the water skin, just literally ran down and come back, so we'll carry on what we were doing, just following the perimeter around, seeing if we can find any unique locations, any treasure chests, any unique enemies. So we do nearly half their health in just one small combo, which is nice. Oh, got surrounded a bit here. How many? Whoa, hold on. So we've got 4 of these guys now. Definitely, heavy armor is definitely helping out a lot now in combat. I want to try and take these guys out because they've got, they do drop steel bars, which is the equipment we're currently using now. I want to make sure that I've got enough materials to, just more and more of them. I want to make sure that we definitely have enough to sort of repair the tools that we have. I don't have to go back to using iron equipment if I don't need to. Ooh. I still don't want to keep getting taken in by those combos. 1, 2, heavy. Don't want to be stuck in the middle of those. Another one bites the dust. You drop some stuff. Getting the timing a little bit off for these attacks. There's another one down. Oh, hold on. down, one more to go. Cool. Very nice. So, where were these guys? We've got some bits on you, we'll take those. Some bits on you as well, cool. Any on you? No, nothing on you. So the pathway seems to be scattered with corpses that come to life and attack us. Something to be mindful of. So we do have passive health regen from some of the abilities that we've gained from the, I believe it's the grit tree, gives us passive health regen while we're just not in combat, or when we're not taking damage. We want to kind of stay off the path. Don't want to keep fighting the same enemies, otherwise it's going to take us ages to get anywhere. I like the architecture in that of the city. I have met the NPC in the centre of the town, the War Maker guy. He's the guy who's responsible for destroying the destroyed bridge. We'll keep fighting the same enemies. Try and find a different location if we can. So over here we're into, I believe this is the aqueducts, which is how we can traverse to the more central northern part of the map. What is this structure over here? Let's have a look. So it tends to be where most of these statues are. It tends to be where a lot of the enemies converge. Nothing on this one. So there's so much stuff. Like, you want to make sure you're not missing out on anything. Like that relic fragment thingy that was in the just sticking out the sand. Also, we got a corrupt temple here. I've got a Heart of the Hero on me at the moment, so I'm not too concerned about gaining corruption, if it means we can explore a little bit. Find some tablets with some knowledge or anything on them that can tell us a bit more about the corruption. Oh, we're getting stuck. Nothing there for us. Here, is that an entrance to something? Let's have a look. So we've got a couple more guys here. They look like they're trying to enter that. Right, so that's a boss enemy again. I want to try and get one of their attentions without getting all their attentions.
Halt! In the name of Set!
Okay, we've got all of their attentions. See if we can lure them up here out of the way. Right, cool. So the archers fled back, so we can take out any other searcher. Not if we keep getting hit like that, we won't, do they? Try and remember to keep that shield up. There we go, that'll finish her off. Oh, reach level 40. Nice, I think we'll take all of that stuff. Don't think there's anywhere here that we could collect some fibre from, is there? I got excited then, I thought I went to pick up the fibre, but it didn't. It picked up stone. There's nowhere we can really pick fibre up from at the moment. We need to start investing maybe into some, like, the healing extracts and stuff like that. The aloe extract, I believe it's called. What have we got around here then? So we've got some more relic hunters there. They're not guarding any treasure chests or anything. Also, we've got some more guys over here. The slave pits. We've got some different types of creatures over there. We'll go see what they're about in a second. We'll make our way over there then. those. Doesn't appear to be anything in that direction, so we're going to head over this way. I can hear something purring at me in the background. Don't really like encountering two new creatures at the same time. I'd rather take them on one at a time. I'd feel a lot more comfortable, but do what we gotta do. So I did discover as well there is a sort of sneaking aspect to the game. I didn't realise at first, but if you press C on the keyboard you can enter a sneak mode. I'm not sure how efficient that is, but what are these guys? They're kind of like skeletal. Well, I suppose let's find out. 686 health. Again, I feel like taking one on would be okay, but more than one's going to be a bit tricky. Whoa, they got a bit of range on them. See if we can get it to be a one-on-one. If we can get one to head back over if we don't attack that one. Come on. Oh. Come on, you're not going to follow me forever. How about if we take them over to where the relic hunters are? If they'll follow us that far, that is. Might be able to get them to take each other out. Let's have a look. See what happens.
By Set, did you see that?
There we go. It's exactly what I wanted to happen, and then we can sort of take out whoever's left afterwards, I suppose. Make sure we're facing the archer. Oh, they took a bit of damage. Cool, they both killed each other. So now we've only got the archer to take out. That was a pretty good plan, I think. Very nice. So what we've got here, we've got an Iron Guardian leg, some ivory arrows, iron bars, nice. Where'd that guy go? I swear there's one guy we killed just here. What are these things? Doesn't tell us. We've got a torch on us. No, we do not. Nothing on him. So there was a guy I killed just here. They have a habit of disappearing through the floor sometimes, these guys. We interact with this door at all? Nope. Okay then. Suppose we'll continue on with our adventure. Interesting. Let's make sure we keep our water levels up and our food levels up. So the slave pits is where we're coming to now. Do we check these guys for loot? Nothing on him. He's roaring like a dragon or something around here. Alright, so this is just a sheer drop. We've got an altar or something over that way, another one of these bone guys. So we've got this area, which is where we currently are. So I'll bring you guys back when we're back at daytime, just because it's a bit hard to record over night time without a torch. So I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, so we're back to a bit of daytime now, so we can actually see where we're going. So we're going to try and make our way down this sheer wall without dying, if we can. Woo. There we go. So now we're down. Look around down here. I don't want to keep fighting these guys. Fucking hell. Let's try and find a location inside. That'll be interesting. What have we got over here? Oh wait. Right, let's have a look. The archives. Right, stop chasing me. The Library of Esoteric Knowledge. Ominous. What do we have here? Interact any of this? Any of this stuff interactable? So we can't pick any of this stuff up. Big hologram of some guy over there. Go see what that's about. Please don't attack me. Can we interact with you? Hey, big guy.
Do not be afraid, bonded one. I am just a shadow, a whisper of what once was. Before the fall, when this kingdom raised knighted pillars of black stone to the sky, I was called the Archivist.
Okay, so we can learn cartographer from here. So let's grab that and talk to this guy, see what he's got to say.
Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding bracelet, human?
Yes.
There is only one chance, and a very slim one at that. You must assemble the items of power that were present at its creation. The diadem of the giant kings, the mask of the witch queen, the tears of two races, the star of the champion, the heart of the sands, the shining trapezohedron, and the serpent ring of Set. I fear I set you an impossible quest, human.
So here's the thing, I already have the Mask of the Witch Queen, because when I went to that Monkey Kingdom, I actually got myself locked in a room with her and didn't have a choice but to defeat her. So I have the Mask of the Witch Queen already. So we got that. There was a lot of items there. I'm not going to remember all of those, so what I'll do afterwards, I'll rewatch it and I'm going to write them down. And then at least we have an idea now of what it is that we need to be doing. We have a goal. That is fantastic.
The diadem of the giant kings was once worn upon the brow of the priest king. He fell in battle with Tyros, the Deathbringer, in the battlefields of the north. More than that, I cannot say. The priest king was the most passionate and most volatile among us. I fear his downfall will not have been a simple matter.
Okay, so we've got something to the north in the ice fields.
The Witch Queen of Lemuria was our great enemy in the dying days of our race. Her people came to us as refugees, but even as they took our succor, they plotted our downfall. She was present at the creation of the bracelet, lending her power to ours. Her fate is unknown to me, but she always ruled from her city in the swamp to the east.
Yep, so that's the one that we already have. I will go over there. I'll do a video of clearing out that area in Zentrea anyway, because there's still like a sunken city over there I want to go and inspect.
The tears of two races were simple to obtain when we performed the ritual. We simply took our tears and combined them. But who is left to weep for both races? Although tales persist of Tyros the Deathbringer, he was born of both races. Our blood mingled with theirs. Perhaps his tears could be enough to fulfill the requirement. Obtaining them would be quite the feat.
Okay, so that was the guy who killed the guy to the north in the first one. So that's two guys to the north now.
The star of the champion lies buried beneath the sands of the arena in the east. I remember well the day that Tyros killed the mighty dragon. He wept to defeat such a noble creature. He placed the star upon its brow. As far as I know, there it remains.
Okay, so the star is in the arena to the east of here. Okay, so maybe we're still within the city.
The heart of the sands, or simply the Scourge Stone, was an artifact of power. The Priest King used it to create a weapon, the Sandstorm, that he swore would be our salvation. He gave it to the Warmaker to unleash upon our enemies. As far as I know, it was destroyed in the attempt. But perhaps the Warmaker has more insight.
Okay, so I know the location of that scourged stone. Like, there's a madman just to the east of the starting area in a desert temple. But we have to bring him a bunch of items as well, so...
The Serpent Ring of Set. It was our most powerful artifact. It was kept in a tomb beneath this city. And then one day, a human came. He had all the words and signs of power. He passed through every ward and trap we had put in place. He took the Serpent Ring of Set, and he left. If you wonder why you wear the bracelet, wonder no more. It must have been this man who called himself Tohamon. Dedicate yourself to recovering the other artifacts. You will not recover the Serpent Ring of Set as long as you are trapped in this empire. Perhaps it will be enough.
That is useful information.
When you have the artifacts, you must place them on the receptacle north of here. Once you have filled this vessel with the artifacts of power, it will create a keystone. To remove your bracelet, all that is required is to touch it with the keystone. And then, mortal, you will be free. But freedom will mean giving up all that these lands have come to offer you. So choose wisely. How did I die? I was betrayed by your kind. In a place called the Circle of Swords. I went in good faith to meet the Witch Queen. She had promised peace. I was cut down. My bones were left to rot in the wind. Yet, my spirit has always belonged to the Archives, human. And so, I am here. And here, I shall remain. Have you come to seek a way free of the bonding
Cool.
bracelet, human?
Cool. I am happy now we have direction.
Very slim one at that.
Exciting
You must
stuff.
assemble the items of power.
Go through here? No?
Its
Okay.
creation. The diadem of the giant king.
Anything? Oh, so we have... You have access to the Dark Library. You have been granted a new scroll, Scroll of the Dead.
The shining trapezohedron and the serpent ring of Set.
I have seen many things in these lands, Exile. Know that the tomes contain some more of the esoteric finds. Some awe-inspiring and yet others awful. Access to the library can only be obtained by offering of one of many fragments spread across the city. Find them and bring them here. The knowledge shall be yours. Oh, so I imagine this fragment of power, which it looks like I've just consumed to gain this. So we can use this. Bindings of the Dead. Learn Bindings of the Dead. Is this alphabetical? Let's see. Bindings of Dead, rope made from the essence of the dead, crafted at a torturer's work table. Okay, interesting. You need another fragment of power. Okay, so I've got to be careful what I'm using these fragments of power for, because there's probably better uses for them than what I'm just accidentally throwing them at. Right. So that is the one on to the back right that you can trade in for knowledge. Okay, cool. That was really fruitful. So now what I want to know is, he said that there was an arena to the east. Don't know if he literally just... So that was to the south, which was just out of here. Have to do a bit of research, see if we can find these locations. Good stuff. Is there pathways down here? No. Okay. Right, let's head back outside. No lootables. So we are gaining corruption from these stones here. I didn't even see this one when we came in. Can we interact with these at all? Do they do anything? Oh, it's glowing. We've got attune my bracelet. Obelisk attuned. Not completely certain what that does, but we now have an attuned obelisk thing. Cool. So I want to try and get a bit of high ground. See if we can have a look around. See if we could see anything else. Oh, ow. So that over there looks like the entrance to a cave of sorts, and we've got one to the south here. This one's closest. We'll go check this one out first. Put our weapon away. We'll be able to move around a little bit easier. So I know that these guys follow us quite a lot, so this could potentially be dangerous. Try and get up high. Cool. Oh, hello. So that entranceway is guarded as well. Hello. Alright, so it's just another way through to the city, okay. So much to explore here, I could literally do a whole episode just on this. So this brings us round to the Temple of the Triumvirate. So that's the War Maker there. He basically explains how the city was destroyed. He's the one who destroyed the broken bridge. They summoned a organic sandstorm which they thought was going to be the salvation of their people, and they lost control of it, and it ended up destroying everything. So definitely need to find a way of dealing with corruption before we head on into that temple. So what I want to do is I want to start making my way out to the western side of the city. So I notice that there are some dragonoid creatures this way. Well, hello. So we've got a big boy there. I wonder if the big boy will fight with the little boys. That'd be interesting. So he's got a lot of corruption behind him. How much health do you have? Whoa, ho, 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 ho. I was not expecting that. Right, let's get our shield out. Let's see why he's distracted. Whoa! Nope. 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 There's something here. Oh, hello. Ooh. Right, we are not ready for him yet. Okay, 8,000 health. Bit too much for us to handle right now. There's no shame in fleeing. So it looks like we've got another entrance to a part of the temple over here. Are you still following us? Are you going to stop? It doesn't look like it actually leads to anything. Oh no. Okay, cool. Big dragon stopped following us now. Go on, you fight each other so I haven't got to deal with you. Go on. Really? You killed that guy already? Or did he run away? I want want to kind of like see if we can get in these areas behind, because I want the knowledge. Even if I don't kill the things for the knowledge, I want the knowledge. So it doesn't look like there is anything behind this dragon down here. Just want to look, see if there's any books or anything on the floor. So there's nothing there. Oh. Okay, so there was a relic fragment there being guarded by that dragon. It's now ours. Guys, let me know in the comments what I should be using these relic fragments for, whether I should be just taking them back and getting little bits of knowledge or saving them up for something in particular. Because I have absolutely no idea what the best thing to do with them is, really. So, we are almost out the western side of the city. Big guy still chasing us. Okay, big guy's left us. So let's head on out this way. So I've run out the western side before, and I've seen a city. I ran through the city. I didn't spend a lot of time looking because I kept getting attacked by bandits. So we're going to go over and have a look now. Just over in this area. I'll be careful not to go past the ghost wall. I think it might be further that way, actually. When I arrive, I'll bring you guys back. So, guys, we are here. We have arrived now at the outpost town. I have a couple of hopes for this town. I'm hoping that there is traders here that we can use these gold and silver coins that we've been acquiring. Anything that gives us a little bit more information on these targets that we've recently found out that we need to go and take out. Mainly to do with trading, so if there's supplies that we could buy that we don't need to keep hunting for, that would definitely make the game significantly easier. I know a lot of these people you can't interact with. So let's just go around and see if there's any people that we can interact with. So it's a big old city, this place. Very easy to get yourself lost in. So there's a lot of bandits scattered around throughout the town as well. So you might think you're walking in somewhere friendly because none of these guys attack you, but if you attack the bandits, these guys join in and fight against you as well. So not the safest place to be. It's like the city of relic hunters. So those guys over there are bandits. They're bad guys. They beat us up if we went over that way. So let's have a quick look around. Oh look, we've got one over here. It's right when it's just one of them. Might be able to take him on. I want his shield. Oh. See, look, now they're all coming after us. He started it. Yeah, hello. So difficult to find your way around. Nothing up there. Right, so that's to go outside. We don't want to go outside. We're still looking around inside. What have I done? Oh, got a place in there we can go in. I don't want to go in there all the time being chased though, so let's try and get those people off our backs. Fortunately, desert people can't swim. Oh, treasure chest there. Oh, hello. Who are you? Random guy. Oh, got some bits and bobs here. Steel pointers, some daggers. We like an iron bar and a steel bar. Advanced blunt weapon fitting. We'll take it. We'll have to have a look see what that is. It's like a weapon add-on or something. Right, let's go head over. I think it was this building here. Hopefully when we get out, we're still not being chased by people. They've lost interest in us. So, what is this one? Because we can get in here compared to the other one. So we're regenerating health by being in here.
You need something, Exile.
Iced tea for a silver coin, so we can trade. Good to know.
Come back anytime.
Princess.
My blood. It is royal, and apparently coveted for sacrifice. My father is a king, and a dog.
Okay. Oh, Conan. Okay, so we've encountered Conan again. This is the first time I've encountered him since he's let us down at Far Cross in the beginning intro. See what he's got to say for himself.
You live, and we meet again. Tell me, have you had a good chance to look around? Seen your fill of these exiled lands? It's not too late to get back on that crucifix. Any fool can see that you need answers. Left hanging for the vultures on that cross. A cursed bracelet that keeps you trapped in this place. Everybody trying to kill each other. I should leave you all to your fate. I don't have the stomach for sorcery. Give me a foe that I can strike with cold iron. Ah! I'll be here a while. His wine tastes like boiled camel's piss and the bread's half weevil, but I'm comfortable enough. If you have questions, ask.
I have so many questions. One thing I do keep forgetting about as well is that this game does have sorcery. We don't really see it used a lot yet by anybody. Like, I'd expect the sorcerers, when you fight them, they tend to fight with daggers. You'd expect them to fight with magic, but they don't. So that's something we need to start looking into. I don't know if we're too low level for that yet, but let's see what he's got to say.
I wandered for a while after I pulled you from that cross. In the south, I found desperate souls and Dafari man-eaters. In the east, apes that walked like men among the overgrown ruins of an ancient city. I found an amphitheater where the ancient dead walked, and the memories of ancient battles stained the sand. It stank of sorcery. So I left.
Yeah.
I have traveled far and seen much. From the glittering ice of Asgard to the jungle expanses of the Black Kingdoms. I have been thief, pirate, and mercenary.
Those kind of seem like the same
But
thing.
nowhere have I seen gods as I see them in this land. These avatars that stalk and spread destruction in their wake. These are not gods. These are what men want gods to be. Weapons. There is a woman. I freed her from the cross just as I did you. I followed her trail across the exiled lands. I missed her here by a scant few hours. She had left in search of a map room and a way to free herself from the exiled lands.
We did that.
Her trail ended in the map room. She was gone and all of her companions slaughtered. Listen. If you have news of Razma of Shem, let me know.
Okay, so we have encountered some people of Shem. They're like the named enemies that we do encounter with the skull on them. So maybe we'll see if keep an eye out and pay more attention to their names, maybe.
What do I know of sorcerers and their feuds? I do not dabble in the dark arts. But whoever and whatever put you here is a wielder of the dark arts. You are like a wolf in a trap. You struggle to flee, and yet, in the end, it will kill you. Be smarter. Find out what they want, then hold it close. They will come for it. And then, your jaws around their throat.
Good one. Good one.
Just remember this. If you do succeed, if you do manage to find a way to remove your bracelet and leave the exiled lands, you will have to make a choice. Stay and be the hero of your own story, or leave choice will be yours. Choose wisely. Any fool can see
Cool.
that
So that is all the dialogue with this guy.
hanging for the vultures on that cross. A cursed bracelet that keeps you trapped.
Some new emotes. We'll take those.
Everybody trying to
So
kill each other.
let's go see what else we can find around here. It's good that we're actually starting to find a bit of direction now. We're actually finding people that we can converse with. It's given us quite a bit of information on where we could potentially need to be heading. So we'll try and see if we can find any other merchants around. And then after that, we're going to be trying to find a location that we can build our new base. Set up the Wheel of Pain. Oh, looks like I'm exiting. Let's see if there's another entrance down here. And an animal pen, so we can actually start making use of some other creatures to help us in our adventures. Because I think that's sort of where we're lacking a little bit now, is we're trying to do a lot solo, when there's a lot of group content that we could be making a lot easier for ourselves. I'm trying to make my way to a little bit of the city that we haven't been to yet, if I can. Pick up some fibre while we're here. And literally both the things I picked up, neither of them were fibre, typically. Let's see, what's over this side? Just showing it's not an area called like Traders Row. What we got here? Archers. Oh, an unfortunate gentleman used for target practice. Next time, don't stand next to the practice thing when there's trainee archers. What we got here? This bit looks a little bit like a bazaar. There's a lot of people here. Oh, got a little dance going on. That guy's really enjoying it. Okay. Who are you? Anzu the Broke.
What can I get you?
10 feathers for a silver coin.
You need something, Exile.
So he's a merchant. Are you a merchant as well?
Buy something I haven't got all day.
Oh, great. So now we're actually starting to see that we can use these for trading. So that's good. Especially if we can buy multiple sources, that's really good. I wonder if their inventories change as well.
A good day for a good trade.
Bear pelt for 5 silver coins. Are you a merchant? No, you're just a fighter. A set priest. Hey, do you know where the Ring of Set is? No? Okay.
What'll it be?
10 glass flasks for a silver coin.
What will it be?
Elephant hide for 5 gold coins.
Come again. What will
We've
it
got
be?
gold coins on us apparently. Oh, I've got 5 gold coins. Okay. I don't know if we need an elephant hide right now.
What will it be?
Honeyed wine for a silver coin.
What can I get you?
And mystery meat soup for a silver
Farewell,
coin. I
Exile.
don't trust mystery meat. So we know that there are merchants now. That's good. So guys, I'm going to go and find a location, set up a bit of a ramshackle base, and I'll bring you guys back once that's done. I just don't want you guys sitting around while I'm running around hacking trees or getting stone. If that is something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure I'll include it in future videos. But me personally, I don't like sitting there watching the grind, so I'll bring you guys back when it's done. Welcome back, guys. So it's been a little bit of time since I last recorded, so I have built a bit of a ramshackle base, brought back over the materials from where the starter base was. We are located just outside the town here. I've built a sort of cliffside base. I definitely need to work on my building because it is definitely not the best. So what I've done is I've done it so we've got a bit of a staircase that leads down, so that we've got a bit of an open area here. We're going to place the Wheel of Pain and the animal pen down in this location down here, hopefully. That way we can go and have a look for some thralls and some animals, and we can bring them back without having to bring them all the way back up here. But we do have access from the top to the bottom without having to keep climbing. So I've got a few bits and bobs in here. As you can see, I brought the materials over from the other base. Set up some work tables and benches and stuff. Brought over some bits and bobs. So yeah, let's just go down. The next thing we want to do is place the animal pen and the thing, the Wheel of Pain. That's the one. Forgetting what it's called. It's like what I wanted to build this whole episode around, and I keep forgetting my words. So right, let's take all of that. So now we want to place. Crafting station for companions. So we've got the animal pen, which is absolutely massive. Needlessly so, but we'll deal with it. Oh, that's not what it do. So let's see, where can we place this down here? So is that because that big rock's in the way? It's quite difficult to find snap points, so overlapping with another object or terrain. Come on, we'll find somewhere for it. Come on, keep going. There we go. Right, we've got a snap point just here. Superb. So we'll take that. So that's the first one. And the next thing we need is the Wheel of Pain. So, right, okay, that doesn't, I don't think that's a smart idea. So we're going to put this one just here. Fantastic. And anything else? What have we got here? A feed box. Forgetting to feed a group of dangerous creatures, usually a problem for a very long time. Is that something we need? A thrall pot. Rules in your employable product. You take food out of the pot in order not to starve. Okay, so we'll place down a feed box as well if we can. Just to make sure. I mean, I have no idea. So let us make sure we've got one of those there. Then have we got enough for this one, for the thrall pot? Come on. What is the terrain it's clipping with? Is it just the ground, because the ground's slanted? Right. Okay, no thrall pot. Okay, so we've got these things down now, so I'm just going to have a bit of a play around, see if I can figure out how these things work, and I'll bring you guys back once I have an idea of what it is I'm actually doing. So the basic understanding is you get an animal, you give it its food, and over time it will become a tamed animal. Same with the thralls. So with the thralls, I believe we need to knock them out with a truncheon or something like that. Let's have a look, see if that's something we can learn or have learned already. I don't know what the actual item's called, you know. Truncheon, here we go. Should we craft that from our... So we need truncheon and fibre bindings. So there's the truncheon, so we need some sticks and leather for that, which we will have. And there was the other thing, fibre bindings. So we can craft that. So let's get that done and get that on our hotbar. Just going to move these things out of the way. Then the truncheon. So let's quickly grab the materials we need for the truncheon. So that was some leather and some branches, I believe it was. Sure, let's just take all of them for now. Have some leather up here on our table probably. Or at least in one of our boxes. We've got so much stuff now. I need to organise. Very disorganised. Let's get it. So leather would probably be on the tannery. Thick leather. That's what we want. So truncheon. Where is it? This one. So we're going to craft 2 of those just so that we've got one if one break. Oh, one already went down there. Cool. Let's put the rest of that leather back because leather's quite heavy. Definitely need to find some gear with like increased carrying capacity, because I noticed that the medium gear has increased carrying capacity, but I'm quite enjoying the heavy armor, so that's something I need to try and see if we can, I don't know if you can alter armors or anything like that. Let me know, guys, in the comments if that's something that I can do, if I can tinker with my equipment. Alright, I'm going to go out and hunt out for some babies. I'm not sure really what kind of animals have decent utility right now. Well, I suppose I'll just pick up a few, bring them back and see what happens. Same with the thralls, see if I can find some exiles on this side. And I'll bring you guys back once I find something. Well, that guy seems bigger than the other guys, and he's not moving, and he's guarding a chest. So I haven't even cut yet, but, you know, if you find something interesting, why not make content about it? So let's do this. I don't think a scorpion's going to be particularly difficult to take out. You watch, I'm going to end up using that clip to repeat about how silly I am. What's this? 5,300. Okay. So we've done about 50 damage so far. So this is going to be quite the drag. I'll speed the fight up for you guys and I'll bring you back when we're either dead or going to take it out. So this fight did take quite some time until I remembered about the agility weapons having a bleed effect, which sped this up dramatically. With 20 stacks of bleed on this guy, I was dealing about 30 points of damage compared to my sword swings, which were dealing like 10 damage. So down he goes. Now hopefully he's actually got some decent loot for us, because I don't want that to all have been for nothing. Get rid of this one. This is what can happen. As you can see, I've got a couple of bodies lying around, and that's because these guys kept joining into the fight with this guy. Switch over to my other weapons. There we go. Right, let's see. So where's the... see if he's got anything on him. So he doesn't have anything on him per se. Let's see, can we take a peek to him? That's the only material I've got for harvesting right now. Yeah, we've got a skeleton key, so that's going to probably open the chest that was behind him. Cool, just ignore all of my corpses that are lying around here. Let's see, what do we get from this? So we got the Impaler. Nice. At least it looks like we got some decent reward for that. Let's see what this is, the Impaler then. Health damage 60, a pike used by Turanian warlords. Legendary weapon. Wow. Looks like we're gonna have to start trying out these pole arms then. So I'm still looking around for any like animals or exiles on this side of the map. Hopefully we haven't come over to a place where there is none, because that's gonna be really disappointing. But I'll bring you guys back once we find something. Playing around for a little bit, guys. I've come back to the town here and managed to knock out one of the archers. So we're gonna drag him back to our Wheel of Pain, which is quite amusing in amongst itself. I did just knock out an alchemist to try it out, but I thought we'd have like a follower following us around. You could throw bombs and stuff like that, but that's not what I think happens. So I'm trying to get a combative thrall now. We're close range. We can have a little bit of range damage on our side as well. Come on, buddy. Oh, it's going through the floor. That's alright. At least the terrain doesn't really matter. But the taming process for thralls is pretty quick due to the increased rates, just because we don't want to be standing around forever waiting for it to push it around. So no more room on the station, that's fine. Let's move that out. There we go. And then hit play. So let's see what happens once this guy's had enough of pushing this big stone wheel around. Shouldn't take too long. So he has just finished, so let's quickly grab him out. I am over encumbered. So now, place him down. Can we get him to follow us? How does this work? I don't want him guarding, I want him to follow us. Follow, cool, move and guard. So you can see his stats, his behaviour, and open his inventory. So let's get him to follow us for now. Open his inventory. So he's got Stygian Capesh, does 16 damage. bows. Can we equip him with arrows? Can we do that? Yeah. His diet, so he does require food. Do we have to store that in his inventory? Let's do that for now. So I don't know if we actually have to give him arrows or if he's going to use his own stuff. Let's go get him some equipment from up at the house. There's a lot of health. There's more health than we do. Probably need it. Following us, good. So let's quickly go up, get him some gear, and then we will see how he actually does in battle. Got some stuff up here, got some light armor, some reptile armor and stuff like that up here. One of these. Everything's scattered around everywhere. So here, well, what can we make a set of? So let's give him the Lemurian warrior stuff with black hand boots and just these medium gauntlets, just so he's got a full set. So, do we equip his weapons for him? Oh, I believe we do. Okay, cool. And then the gauntlets were medium gauntlets. Where are they gone? There they are. Ah, so he'll stow his own stuff. Okay, and our arrows are just over in one of these boxes. We'll just give him our iron head arrows. So what I want to do is check to see if he's actually using the equipment we're giving him or if he's just consuming his own arrows. So let's take him out for a test drive. There might be buttons hotkeyed to command to get your follower to attack creatures, but we're just going to see how he engages with the monsters that we're fighting against. So yeah, this weapon I got, actually very powerful. It does inflict bleed as well. So that's really good. That's going to help a lot. And it absolutely packs a punch. So I believe it does count as an agility weapon. Oh no, it's a strength weapon. Okay, that's good. So a strength weapon as well. And so you guys know I did acquire it from killing the King Scorpion. That guy there, just behind him, was a treasure chest. You get the key from harvesting his body, and that is located just here on this mound on the west side of the map. So we're not going to bother fighting him again because that was 5,300 health that we don't need to do right now. So let's see if we can find another opponent. Normally there's loads of stuff everywhere trying to kill us. Now this time I'm looking for something typical. So here we've got some scorpions here. Let's see if we can engage these. Let's see what he does. Is he gonna wait for us? Okay, so you'd think the archer would go straight for the bow.
Cut your heart out.
Ah, so they level up as well. Interesting. Okay. So is that under the stats menu? Did you not sell free? I see. So they gain new perks as they level up. High agility, vitality. So these will probably go up as he levels up. Interesting. So definitely worth taking him around to do some fights. Hopefully he doesn't get killed too soon. Wish you could, like, say, you know, give him commands as to sort of like stay back instead of getting right up in there. Tactics, follow distance, emote, engagement. Guard me, guard area, attack all enemies, attack distance. So we want to keep attack distance at about 15 meters. Let's try that. So if that is the case, then that's really good. Tactics, prioritize melee, prioritize range. There we go. I mean, this game has full of everything. That's really good. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Because it's easier for me if I can concentrate on the enemies that I'm engaged with without them attacking other people. Kind of like a Dark Souls, you know, like where I play a lot of Souls-like games. If you invite somebody to help you out, it It sometimes makes the game harder because you get so used to memorising movesets and stuff off of bosses when they're just fighting you, that when they start joining in with other people, it's can make it a little bit more difficult. Just got to get used to fighting without a shield now. Get used to the reach of these weapons. And the stamina consumption, that's the other thing. Dealing about 100 damage with a heavy hit and about 50 damage with a light attack. Full combo done 400 damage with a heavy combo attack. So let us quickly have a look around. Search these bodies. Yeah, some glass on him, not too worried about glass. Let's go up here and see who these guys are worshipping. So yeah, he didn't even lose a lot of health from that fight, and that was with 4 enemies encountered. Oh, we got some more down here. Absolutely making mincemeat of these guys. Well, I mean, it would be if they actually had any meat on them. So he's holding his own, not taking a lot of damage. The guy went down. We'll take that. We'll have a look and see what that is in a minute. Clail's Stronghold. Interesting. So in terms of them trading blows, it's hitting him in the leg, but he's not really doing any damage, so something to be mindful of. What did we pick up off of that guy? Some hammer of some sort. Steel repair hammer. I think that's used for repairing structures. Well, let's have a look in here then. Looks like we might be going into a cave, so tell you what, we'll save this for the next episode. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Let me know if you guys like me sort of skipping out the building part, if you want to see more of that in the future. Thank you very much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.